Hello and welcome. I'm Sarah and today I'm going to show you the first stage of learning Taiji Ball. This exercise is really good for opening up all the meridians in the arms, which is connected to the heart, the lungs, the other organs in the body. It's good for opening the spine, the joints in the shoulders, the wrists, the elbows. It's good for coordination. And as you progress with this movement, you can also learn how to move more from your lower dantian. So then this becomes a very good lower dantian exercise, good for your Mingmen, the gate of life, which is opposite your navel on the back. And also good for bringing up the earth chi. So it's good for harmonizing the whole body. So we're going to start with the first stage. We're going to start in what's called horse stance. So that means the feet want to be slightly wider than hip width. Just find a nice, comfortable, stable base and the feet parallel if you can. And feel like you are, as the name suggests, sitting on a horse. So it's like you're straddling, a slightly feeling of straddling between the thighs so they're not caving inwards. And then you want to find your stable base, like you're sitting on a horse. You want to find your seat. It's almost like you're sitting a little. So you want to slightly bring the tailbone in, slightly tilt the hips so the tailbone is pointing down. Find that stable base. Lift up your perineum. So you feel that nice, stable center. So you have stable hips, seat, feet. And then the spine lifts out of this stable base like you have an invisible string at the top of your head. And you can slightly bring your chin in just to straighten out the back of the neck. So I'll show you from the side. It's a kind of tilt, tailbone down, head lifted, chin in a little, so you have this nice alignment of your posture. And then your shoulders relaxed, heart open, the arms relaxed. Nice, so just find that stable base. Just doing this in itself is a very good exercise because you have to start to let the fascia lengthen, let go of any unnecessary holding, let the body find balance, and just relaxing any muscles that you don't need so that the fascia can strengthen, lengthen, and then the body, once the fascia starts to open, will naturally start to find its own alignment when it has a bit more space. So we just create a stable center for the body to start to self-adjust and realign. So I'm lifting up my perineum so I can stabilize my lower dantian. My knees are soft. And then we're going to lift our palms up like this, like we're holding a tray of teacups. And we can start with our right hand. I'll mirror you, so I'm using my left. And just bring your palm up in front of you. Look at your palm and then draw it in towards your center, towards your waist. And then as you come into your center, turn the fingers towards you and back, the palm still facing up, and then stretch out to the back, keeping the palm up. Come out to the side, keeping the palm up. You start spiraling back in towards your center and up over your head. Keep the palm up, spiral back, keep the palm up, holding your tray, spiral forward, forward, in, and start coming down, back to your center, back to your waist. Okay, got that? Let's try the other hand. So let's bring the palm slightly forward. Look at your palm. Maybe slightly across your body, keeping the hips square. And then we're going to bring it back to our waist. As we come to the waist, we start turning the fingers in towards the body, turning the palm backwards, keeping the palm up, and then spiraling out to the side. Keep the palm up, coming to the side, coming up over your head, keeping the palms up. Remembering you're holding a tray, spiraling round, back to the front, in, down, back to your center. Find your center. Other hand. So let's lift the palm up forward a bit. And then it's like you're drawing the energy in towards your body. And then you're turning to the back. And you're spiraling like an energy ball. Up to the side, over your head, to the back, keep the palms up. Around, keep the palms up. Spiraling back to your center and then down to your waist. Other hand, look up, forward slightly, then bring the palm back. Spiral in and back to the back. Spiraling up, keeping the palm up to the side, over your head, round to the back. Spiraling out to the side, keeping the palm up, back forward and back down to your waist. Other hand, look up, forward, bring back, spiral in and back. To the side and up, spiraling over the side and over your head, back, spiraling out, forward and back to center. So you can just keep practicing that to start with. And once you get the movement, probably in the beginning, you're going to be focusing on your palms, getting the movement. We want to keep, the trick is to keep the palms up. It's very counterintuitive at first. The body wants to turn the palm back down. So you have to just kind of train the body memory to keep the palm up. And once you get that, it starts to become fluid. And once you get the movement, you want to think of moving from your center. So the center actually of the movement comes from your lower dantian. And you want to be spiraling. It's a very small movement. And you want to think of being very fluid, like water. So I'll show you. So I bring my palm back and in, and then round, and then over to the side. And then I bring my hips slightly forward as I come back, supporting my lower back, to the side, and then in. And as I come in, I slightly hollow the belly. Hollow the belly, so there's space. Hollow in, tuck the tailbone in. So it's this movement. And then to the side, to the back, tailbone forward. And then bring in the energy, slightly hollow. So you want to start working from your center. It's more like kind of belly dancing. You know, you want to have this center. Like when I see people do Taiji Ball, and often people that give up the Taiji Ball, they say they don't like it. It's because their movement's very stiff, like this. And then that's very uncomfortable if you just are very stiff and you're only moving from your arm and your hands. It's very uncomfortable. In the beginning, it will be like that. You will be robotic in the beginning. That's absolutely normal as you learn the movement. But eventually you have to really start moving from the center like a belly dancer. It's like water. It's like Tai Chi, and you're moving the energy. So we want this movement from here, and then the movement becomes very enjoyable. It becomes very, very fluid and kind of snake-like. Yeah, but in the beginning it will be mechanical, but often people, they never go past the mechanics and then it becomes very uncomfortable. So that gives you an idea, but you have to just practice the movement first. And remember, as you come back, you don't want to just like throw your neck back and put straight on the back of the neck. You want to keep the chin slightly in. And when you go back, you want to make sure you're not just doing that, you're not overbending. You have a supported back, and it's a sort of up and back. You know, you're not collapsing, you're not putting too much compression in the lower back. So just watch that. Watch your head position. You're not putting your neck out. Maybe you want to keep the chin tucked in a little, and that you're supporting your lower back. And then you start to learn to get this movement from the lower dantian, which takes a bit of practice. Yeah, and your body will always tell you if you're not doing things correctly, something's not quite right. Okay, so we do it one more time together. So find your posture, your horse stance, just check in. You've got your stable base, your knees are soft, tailbone, hips slightly tucked forward, stable center, everything relaxed. So that pony is not going to buck you off. You've got a nice stable base. Chin a little bit tucked in, but soft. You don't want to be rigid. You have to be very fluid in the Taiji, otherwise it's very, it doesn't work. Okay, let's try. Nice and relaxed. Perineum, what we call the huyin lifted. That supports the kidneys. That brings the energy into the body and supports the lower back. Palms up. You start with your right, I'll mirror you. Slightly forward to the back, moving from your center like water. And drawing the energy back to your center. From your center coming a bit forward. And then from your center coming in and back. Around over your head. Moving round. Be like water, my friend. That's what Bruce Lee said. Other hand, go forwards. It's like you're coming from your center, from your center expanding out. Your arm, your hand becomes an extension of your center. And then back. This becomes a really nice meditative movement once you get the feeling of it, get that fluidity. So we think of like the yin and the yang, like the two fishes, transforming the energy. There's no conflict, they're not fighting, they're just transforming, flowing, harmonizing the energies like water. No resistance, fluid moving from your center. Keeping the alignment of your neck and the lower back. Your feet are rooted, supporting you in the ground. So it starts to look like this. It starts to become more fluid. The yin and the yang. Okay. Okay, so just practice wherever you are and back to center. Probably you need to move your legs by now. So just give them a little bit of a shake, shake your body, shake, 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 shake. Give yourself a little wiggle. And do a little bit of a dance. You know, we can't be too serious in the Qigong. We need to sometimes just let the body go and not be too serious. We want to loosen up the body, free up the body. Okay, nice. And we're just going to do a harmonize the chi. So feet into the ground, head touching the sky, arms lifting a chi ball. Breathe in. Puff your head, shoulders relax down. Draw chi down. Breathe out, harmonizing the chi. Breathing in. And breathing out. And just bring your hands onto your navel, just below your navel. Nourish chi in your body. Always come back to your center, drawing the energy back, unifying the energy, body, mind, heart together. So thank you so much for watching. And in the next video, I'm going to add the legs so you can see what it looks like with the legs. And we'll also learn how to change direction. So thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.